rockin' with the fat boy, adding the fire to the flame, nigga.
Why, hello, Internet.
Welcome back to another installment of Thirst and 10. We are ready. I am Jimmy, that's Marcus.
Oh, hey, Jimmy.
What's up, Marcus? Are you
Hey.
ready?
Yeah, dude, I'm fucking
Are
ready.
you ready to talk some sports? But are you even more ready to do some shots?
Yeah.
You should be, because you have a few of those to do, sir.
Oh,
So, of course, Thirst and 10.
Some of us like to do predictions because we know they're wrong, and therefore we know we get drunker.
We like to start with rewards on Thirst and 10. That's what we
Rewards,
do picks first.
like, if you got it right, like, you lost, loser.
Fuck.
So,
Oh, man.
anyway, yeah, what was the first game?
So, the first
Got that one wrong!
The first game was... What was our first game? Let's go Auburn and Missouri. So,
Doesn't fucking matter, I got them all wrong.
Yeah, okay.
So, like, you could just say, like, you could have just said some shit.
Here we go. Second one, you got that wrong, too.
Got that one wrong!
That would be the Big Ten Championship. Michigan State took that. Sorry, buddy.
What was the third game?
You got it wrong.
Did I get that one wrong?
You did. The Saints did not, in fact, beat the Panthers. In fact, they shitted on the Panthers. There you go. Take that in.
You know, I always said Rhode Island Steamboat as a joke.
How does it feel to be a winner?
So you Rhode Island Steamboated?
If anyone wins, I feel like you're the one who won here.
Do you feel like you got Rhode Island Steamboated?
Yeah, I have no drinks. So I'm going to have some
Do you
beer
want
here.
some?
I'm going to have some... Yes. Stop. Don't put that in my face. That's what she said.
That's what I said.
Let me grab it.
I want... No, yeah, that's what she said as
Also,
well.
what she said.
It's all about that's what she said.
Okay, so you're gonna talk for a second while I drink this.
So anyway, I believe our first topic is, do the Packers have a shot? Do you have an opinion on that matter, or should I start?
Yeah, I think the answer to that question, and the answer to that question has always been, if Aaron Rodgers comes back, yes. If not, then no. I don't like the NFC North. I don't trust any of those teams to win out.
Well, I mean, we saw it last week. The Lions just put a beating on the Packers. This week, the Bears put a beating on the Cowboys.
Still not crazy.
And the thing is that the
Convinced.
following weeks, the weeks before, they lost the teams they should have beat.
And then
the
this
most
week,
inconsistent
the
conference.
Lions.
Yeah, absolutely.
And they were beating the Eagles. And they
Yeah,
lost.
absolutely.
So,
They absolutely gave that game away in the
That's
final
why,
minutes.
can they? I don't think they can do it with Matt Flynn. Because you get shit on by the Lions and you just squeak one past the.
Yeah, absolutely. Here's the question I have for: do the Packers have a shot? What's the alternative at this point? You can't lose out. You can't try to get a better draft pick, really, because you already have 7 wins.
I mean, I guess if Rodgers doesn't play, I feel like you probably lose out. Not on purpose.
So what would it be? 7, 8, and 1? What's that going to be? The 14th draft pick? Is that your goal?
Yeah, but I mean,
if you go 9
Rodgers,
and 6 and 1, that's a lot
if Rodgers
better.
truthfully isn't ready, even though he said, I feel good, and
Mm-hmm.
McCarthy is he feels good.
I will
I
bet a shot this week that Rodgers plays this week. Or at least he starts.
I'll place that bet, even though I want him to play. I'll place it.
You're placing it for
Go
shots?
play, Aaron.
Yeah.
Give me a shot.
But yeah, I think Rodgers plays. Is he 100% healthy? Really,
And
nobody knows
who's this
besides
week?
Aaron Rodgers. Who is this week? The Cowboys, I believe.
Cowboys, yep.
Cowboys.
In
I
Dallas.
believe
Cowboys in
it's
Dallas.
Sunday night.
Cowboys in Dallas, and then Pittsburgh.
Hmm?
No team that's not great. Pittsburgh's always dangerous, but and then I think Chicago, right? Did
Yeah.
So it's not the toughest. We saw how the Bears looked tonight.
Yep. Yeah, for sure. The NFC North, very inconsistent. One thing.
That's I think one of
We
the
were
biggest
at the
advantages
game.
for
What did
him.
you notice? Did you notice anything? Matt Flynn, obviously,
Possibly too
can't
drunk, but-
throw the ball.
Oh,
Very
one thing I
far.
did notice
He can
about
throw
Matt
those
Flynn-
short routes.
One of the few things I remember about being at Lambeau Field is the short timing routes
Mhm.
he has down.
Mhm.
He has that down. But I mean, After that, it's a crapshoot.
Well, here's the problem,
He
Matt
holds
Flynn.
the ball too long.
Oh, he absolutely
It's
holds the
number
ball
one.
longer than anybody I've ever
I
seen.
think you came back and I was like, he got sacked, but it wasn't even his fault this time.
Yeah, he holds the ball very long. He can't throw the ball more than 30 yards. However, if you give him like a 5-yard out, which I think Mike McCarthy can really do a good job of giving him short routes.
Not even
if he will fucking.
It's not the worst thing that he can't throw the ball far, but
his.
it's. I mean, the timing runs right. The Packers run a lot of slants and stuff, anyways.
Yeah, they used to. This year, it's all about like. We run the ball twice,
right?
And we let Aaron Rodgers throw it 40 yards. They did it with Tolzien, and it worked. Kinda worked.
I just don't like the idea that
Matt
you
Flynn,
start
it
in a
can't
hole.
work at all.
You know, you.
Oh yeah, we were down 21-7 at halftime,
or even that. I mean, like even in a series, you know, if you run the ball twice, you don't go anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Then it's 3rd and 10, and
well, absolutely, nobody's worried about Matt Flynn
style.
If you're like, who do we stop, Eddie Lacy or Matt Flynn?
Even though he threw 6 touchdowns,
everybody's going to be more worried about Eddie.
I mean, his game is.
Everybody in the world is
more
worried about Eddie Lacy.
He has like a game managing style without really being able to manage the game.
Yeah, I mean, you know. Anyway, I think it's time to move on.
All right, what do we got there, Jim?
Robinson Cano, he signed a 10-year, $240 million deal.
You know what I say?
With the Mariners.
Preposterous.
Preposterous?
Preposterous. That's right. I used the word here. And I think it's preposterous. It's just, okay. We knew he was going to get a lot of money. And he wanted $300 million, which was like shame on you. That's stupid. But to go to the Mariners, a team that hasn't been to the playoffs, they haven't been to the playoffs in over a decade.
Here's the guy who's all about money. He does not give a fuck if you win. But he doesn't care about his teammates.
I feel like he will.
He just wants the money.
I feel like he has to eventually, right? And when I mean eventually, I mean like 2 seasons down the road, 2 or 3 years when they're not winning anything. They don't go anywhere. I mean, he's coming from the Yankees where the playoffs are like...
It's a guaranteed.
The playoffs are...
you can buy your way into the playoffs in the MLB.
Are assumed.
You absolutely can.
Right.
However, here's the point I have to make. It's Robinson Cano is an example of a guy who got famous from a media market. The guy's only hit for 30 home runs once in his 12-year career.
How many second basemen do that, though?
Absolutely. Like, how many second basemen do it? But at the same time, $240 million.
He's like the greatest. We definitely we're in a time now where we're in baseball. Players definitely get overvalued.
Okay, so
they definitely make more than they need to. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Especially when you're Seattle. Seattle's a team where obviously not like a tiny market or anything. But
here's my career home run and RBI stats. Started in 2005, so I was a bit off with my guess on how many years he's played. 14 home runs, 62 RBIs. Next year, 15 home runs, 78 RBIs. 19 home runs, 97 RBIs.
Okay, so he only
14
had
home
over
runs.
30.
He had 33 home runs in 2012 and 94 RBIs.
109.
118
118
RBIs. In 2010 and 2011.
He's also a second baseman. And that's
the
problem.
Baseman.
That's the problem to me. That's the problem to me, though, is with 109, 118 RBIs, you need people to get on base in front of you. When you spend all your money on one dude...
Who's getting on base?
When you spend all your money on one dude... There's
nobody getting on base in Seattle.
That's why it's dumb. I mean, I realize, Jay-Z gets 10%. He gets his agent fee off that $240, which he needs so much more money. He's got a baby now.
Yeah.
It's dumb. It's silly. I mean, I realize he makes a lot of money. He gets a win there, but he's not. I don't think they're going to win a ton of games. He's not an entire lineup, and Felix isn't an entire pitching staff.
Yeah.
So, and I don't think they're going to win a lot of games. I think he's going to be like Pujols.
Well,
I mean, he might still put up some good numbers, but I don't think
he's going to put up worse numbers for sure. It's going to be 10 years. Like, what's he going to be like in 2023?
This isn't the kind of sport. This isn't like basketball where you can sign a big contract, go somewhere, and be the star of the team.
Absolutely,
and you're guaranteed numbers. It doesn't work like that. I think it's
he's the product of a guy who played in New York. Like every media market or every media outlet,
everybody sees New York.
Yeah, like you see New York. If he would have put out those numbers in Kansas City, if he would have put out those numbers in Seattle,
I think it would be even crazier.
Nobody really would. No.
To me, it would be crazier because it's...
No.
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
So you're telling me if some second baseman hits 27, 32 home runs, whatever, 100 RBIs somewhere else, he might not get the attention, but once he hits the market, he's going to be just as wanted because he got these RBIs in a place that doesn't have $100 million or hundreds of millions of dollars to spend on guys who can get on base in front of him, and he still gets those numbers. Just as impressive. But either way, I think it's silly.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No, because
So you're telling me if Ryan Braun without the steroids would have
He's
become
not
a free
steroids.
agent, no one would have wanted him because he was the MVP. People knew who Ryan Braun was. He won an MVP in Milwaukee. Milwaukee's not New York.
Yeah, but nobody
What-
really
what?
cared about the MVP. He got way more he got way more attention from the steroids than he ever did from the MVP.
That's because of any MVP that gets accused of steroids is going to get a ton of press.
No, he's famous
No
because
what?
he was the star player of the Yankees. He was the star player in New York.
Yeah, for sure. But if you're that good, you're going to get the press anywhere.
No, you're not.
Yes, you are.
Every single episode of SportsCenter, every single episode of Baseball Tonight in baseball season will open up with Yankees or Red Sox or Dodgers. Like, they're all about the big markets. If you play in a big market, they're going to give you all the credibility.
I'm not
and
arguing,
he
I'm
became
not
a
arguing
star
that those
because
teams
of
don't
that.
get that
He was
those
a
teams
star.
don't get
Like,
recognized.
who else do the Yankees
but if
have?
you're good enough, you're going to get recognized anywhere. The Yankees always have the money. That's
Yeah,
why
exactly.
the
They had
Yankees-
the money
they have
last year,
27
but they didn't
championships.
have.
That's why they get recognized. The Red Sox were World Series champions this year. The Dodgers won how many games in a row and had Puig. They all got noticed because they were doing things. The Yankees are always going to get looked at. But if a player is doing really well, it doesn't matter where he plays. He's going to get noticed.
It does matter.
He's going.
They'll make like a
to
mention to him like
get
halfway through
noticed.
baseball tonight, like, oh, Salvador Perez is batting 297. Way to go, Salvador. Back to Robinson Cano, who's batting 280 because he plays in a market that people actually watch.
That's true. What was Salvador Perez batting?
Like 297 all year.
Okay, that's not crazy. If someone's putting up, I'm saying big numbers. I'm not saying if they're putting up pretty good numbers. If
well,
they're putting
he's
up
not
big
putting
numbers.
up big numbers though.
For a second baseman, he's doing pretty damn well.
Compared to like Chase Utley, compared to
How often is Chase Utley on the field and not on the DL?
not that often. But compared to some other people that are putting up big numbers,
Some
no.
other people.
He's
Okay.
not. He's not worth $240 million though.
No, he's
If
definitely
he
not
played
worth
in
that.
Milwaukee, I guarantee you, he
We-
would have made like $80 million.
We couldn't afford $240 million.
He would have made like $80 million to go to the Mariners.
He's not worth that money, but he's good. And I think if you're good,
His
gonna
market made him a significant profit.
you're going to get the money anyways if you're
Mhm.
that good.
So anyway,
What do you got
Kobe
next
Bryant.
for me? Kobe Bryant. Speaking of also preposterous contracts, Kobe Bryant signed a 2-year, what is that, $48.5 million.
And then he tried to back it up.
Yeah, he's trying to say it's a business deal. You can't let them take advantage of you. The Lakers they know how much money they have, so they wouldn't overspend. Kobe, that's dumb, Kobe.
It's dumb. I don't know exactly the Los Angeles Lakers salary cap because it changes per
Yeah,
market.
I mean, it doesn't. To me, it doesn't even matter about that. I mean, but you still. I mean, it does. But you still have to have money to spend on other people.
It matters because, like, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
You
what?
still have a salary cap, and you still need to be able to buy other
You're coming
players
off a
that
huge
aren't Steve
injury.
Nash and Dwight Howard.
You're coming off a huge injury. You're at the tail end of your career. I mean, you can't. You're in a league where you can't. You already can't win by yourself. As you know, I mean, LeBron and kind of, Dwayne's kind of falling off.
Well,
but
Bodge has been there, and
Right.
he had like
he's a big
James
shots,
Jones,
Ray Allen,
Mario
and the-
Chalmers, Ray
Right, so you
Allen.
can't win by yourself. So what do you need 2 years, $48.5 million?
No, this is
for?
a guy who's all about the money at this point. He knows he's not gonna win. Like this could
and
be
you're
the last
coming off an
contract.
injury.
But at the same time, they could change the name to the Los Angeles Kobe's.
Definitely. I mean, they always could have. He's always. I mean, he's
and,
the franchise.
Like he's the whole team basically. He's bigger than the team.
he's
at
the
this point.
franchise. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Definitely. Definitely. I saw it today. I saw it yesterday, and I was like, I heard he had signed a big contract. And I was like, oh, I wonder what it was. And 2 years, 48.5. I still can't. What? No.
He did it though.
So I mean, yeah, and they're gonna not be a very good team, and they're gonna make the playoffs and get bounced in probably the first round until he retires, and then he's gonna wonder why.
And then David Stern wonders why people accuse him of being all about the big markets, because I believe the Bucks' whole salary cap is $56 million. So, and I believe in
That's just called being efficient, man.
yeah, exactly.
Frugal, Jimmy. You gotta
Okay,
be
Giannis,
frugal,
we can
dog.
sign you, but only if you want less than like $3 million. As long as you get less than
Culver
3.
said they give you free cheeseburgers. So if you take that up front, okay, then we can give you
Your
4
signing bonus is free Culvers.
4 million. 4 million. We can swing 4
Can you get like
million.
$1 million of Culvers
We can swing $4 million
and still be productive?
free cheeseburgers. And we'll get you a free shake every week. One though, don't get greedy.
Well, I gotta pee.
All right, so that's gonna be the half for us. Thurston 10, we'll be back. Don't worry about it.
Let's get weird. Let's get weird.
Okay, everyone has their plane ticket, right?
Yeah, I thought we were chaining Let's Get Weird.
Late night whipping it, we're magnificent. Music bumping now, I am not giving in. Why? Cause I'm a bullet in the fourth quarter.
Oh yeah. It's the second half, Thurston 10. I'm still Jimmy, that's still Marcus, and we are indeed back for the second half.
Yeah, man, we're freestyling this half.
Yeah, what are we talking about?
Yeah.
Roy Halladay retired
Did he?
recently.
He only pitched 16 years in the show.
I say recently because for us it's like yesterday.
A couple hours
but
ago.
Anyways, yeah, 16
He'd be
years.
guessing what day we recorded the show.
Yeah, you'll never know.
Yeah.
Ever. So, yeah, 16 years, 12 for the Jays, 4 for the Philadelphia Phillies.
Yeah.
Is Roy Halladay a Hall of Famer,
Yeah.
Jimmy? I ask you.
Yeah, obviously he's a Hall of Famer.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, do you have a tough question for me? Or was that like a 2-part question? Like, is there something else? Like, is Roy Halladay a Hall of Famer? And are you
not.
gay?
Are you?
You have to answer.
But no,
both
I
the same.
definitely think you guys are both the same. You're gay because he's clearly a Hall of Famer. Definitely one of the best pitchers of his era. Maybe the best.
Maybe
Because I mean, he won a lot of games with a shitty team. Like the Blue Jays were pretty butt.
They were, but he also wasn't all that great when he first started. It took him a while to learn how to pitch in the big leagues.
Took him a bit.
It was not like
took him
he
a
had
bit. I
the
don't know
98
what-
mile an hour fastball.
I don't know if it
He
would
couldn't
be
just
a-
blow people away.
Wow. You know,
Well,
it took
he
him a
couldn't.
little
He didn't
bit.
just start off as like an ace. It took him a while. He had to learn. So, yeah. I don't know. Would you say that he was the best pitcher of his time?
I don't know about the bet because then you have to go with like
Yeah. Who else? Who else is there?
you're talking like
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
no Santana.
Yeah. I'd give Roy Halladay over Johan
Johan was very good.
for like the 3 days that
Johan.
he pitched.
Yeah, Johan
Johan, Ben Sheets.
definitely banned.
Yeah, you gotta give it to Big Ben.
Yeah, it's kind of weird because he was in that era where it's just like, I mean, because like Felix Hernandez.
Yeah, he's
He's-
after Cole
he's a
Hamels.
bit
Is after. Yeah, like the next generation of pitchers.
CC
CC,
kind of after, but
kind of after. I'd probably still rather have Roy Halladay.
yeah,
And the thing about Roy Halladay is like 2 years ago, he was like the best pitcher. You know, he kind of retired
Roy
close to
Halladay's-
his prime.
that's why like I came home and I was like and I was like Roy Halladay retired. I was like, what?
Yeah, I know.
Because the guy's supposed to make like it makes
16
sense
years later.
when I think about it. But I was like, damn. Like it was like he was really good, and then he kind of and then that was kind of the end. you know?
Exactly. Yeah, man. I think his time was up though. It
There
was
was-
it was a good time for him.
I mean, yeah,
It's
there
not
was
like
no
he had that-
noise before.
It's not like he pitched like 4 seasons, went 3-13, got bounced around with 6 different teams.
Right.
So
Two
yeah, it was a
teams.
good time. It was a good time for me.
Yeah, dude, I mean, 2 Cy Youngs.
Yeah, what's next? What are we
And
talking
both
about
on,
yeah, I think we need to move on.
shitty Blue Jays.
We're shitting on the Blue Jays?
No, well, I mean, doesn't everybody?
Oh yeah. Who is he gonna go to the Hall of Fame under?
The Blue Jays.
The Blue Jays?
I thought he said that already.
What?
He's a Blue Jay.
He's a Blue Jay?
Yeah, he's a Blue Jay.
Nah, he's a Blue Jay.
That's
Anyway, what are we talking about
funny to
next?
me. Next is going to be,
We have picks to make.
Dewey. We do.
Oh yeah,
We
Packers
do.
Cowboys.
Packers Cowboys. Because all the other games suck. That one might suck as well. I don't know.
Yeah, it'll
'Cause I'm
probably
not
suck.
a
Question: can I withhold my pick?
fortune teller.
If Aaron Rodgers plays, I'm taking the Packers. If he doesn't, I'm taking the Cowboys.
well,
Is that real?
Sorry,
that
dude.
real?
You got to make a pick right meow either way.
I'm saying Rodgers plays.
So you're picking the Pack?
Yeah.
I'm picking the Pack too. I think we already made a deal with Trenton. Once again, if you didn't realize.
Trenton is not
He
here.
is not here today.
Believe it or not, earlier in the day he was like, "Yeah, man, I'll be there." Ah, boom. And that's exactly what he said.
That's verbatim.
Verbatim.
And he is not here. But anyways, so I think he's afraid because he knows the Pack are gonna win. That's my pick.
I think he's afraid that I'm gonna hurt him.
I'm going to pack.
Marcus, don't hurt
the
him.
Pick.
Yeah. Anyway, what's our other game after that?
I think that was it.
Oh yeah, is this the end of the show?
I suppose this is the end.
I haven't counted.
That's it. Thurston sent on Marcus. That's Jimmy.
No, yeah.
I got that wrong. Thurston sent on Jimmy. That's Marcus. It's been a good show. We
I
had a
have
good
an
time.
afro.
Yeah, woo!
In the fourth quarter, great life living in defense dribbling. I could say you have a chance, I would just be kidding then. Why? Cause I'm a bullet in the fourth quarter. Yeah, I go hard.